Hey Team Elite, it's T.Gray, Ruby Director, Success Coach, and I want to welcome you to Team Elite TV episode 84. As you can see, we've switched it up a bit. We've changed up the format of Team Elite TV, and now what we're starting to incorporate are videos that are going to be really helpful to you, like the Zen Project date videos that Mark MacDonald is doing on Monday night, showing you how to build your business with Zen Project 8. We may also include some motivational videos, some business videos, some videos on entrepreneurship, videos on different topics that as leaders we're finding helpful in staying committed to our business, being successful, and making money, right? What we found is that people need some help to be entrepreneurs, and so that's what we're going to do. We're going to switch up the format. Instead of doing the same thing every week with 4 or 5 talking heads, we'll do that every once in a while when we've got something that we really need to talk about, very, very specific. But each week we're gonna make sure that we're bringing you something that's extremely high value. So I want to encourage you to recommit to Team Elite TV every single week. Watch the episodes, take notes, pull out your journal, and then implement what you learn. Okay, we've got a couple of leaders here that want to share some really important messages with you, so stay tuned, and then we're going to get into our core training for Team Elite TV today.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Team Elite TV, from anywhere in the world you are logging in from. Yes, guess what? We are coming to the close of 2016, and I'm already looking for ways to improve on my 2017 because I want to be a better leader, a better mother, a better businesswoman, a better coach. And as you look about ways that you can become better, this evening we are talking about Zen Project 8. What better way to help people to transform their lives, to transform their bodies, than to get their health back? Obesity is one of the 3 main killers on a daily basis, not just in Jamaica, not just in the United States, but across the world. Think of the gift that you can give your friend, your co-worker, your business partner by just recommending them do the Zen Project 8 because it will get their health back. We have an amazing leader in Mark MacDonald who is spearheading this project, and I have people right here in Kingston, Jamaica who is doing program, who is loving the program, and who is getting results, and their remark is, I love the program because it's easy to do and I can do it even after the 8 weeks are completed. Now as we go into December, we know December and Christmas, people get excited and they lose sight of what is important, but I want to bring your mind to focus on what is important, and that's life. What is important is health. And what is important is helping people to live longer, to look better, and to improve their self-confidence because they're no longer hung up about how much they weigh. They're no longer, in denial about what really is the case, because they now have a program that works, products that give results, and a support system that is second to none. So I say to you, give the gift of health this Christmas. Make Zen Project 8 something you give. Make Zen Project 8 something you refer, you recommend to the people that you come in contact with because you care about them, you love them, and you want to see them live long and healthy life.
Hey guys, this is your girl Doriz Lopez. I am here at the DoubleTree about to hang out with some of my friends, but I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about it's almost the end of the year. We have about 4.5 weeks left in this year, and my question to you right now is, where are you at and how are you taking advantage of these holidays? Remember that in this time we can look at it one of 2 ways. Nobody's buying, nobody wants to listen to what I have to say, or you take advantage of every single fun event, distribute free Instantly Ageless, do free demos, hang out with your girlfriends, make new relationships, establish new relationships, and make sure that people are listening to you. Why? Because the new year is coming in. The new year is coming in and everybody wants to invest money on themselves. Regardless of what they say, they're going to be spent for Christmas, they're going to be spent for the holidays, but there's always a little bit of extra money that they can use to make those little bags go away, or New Year's resolution is start to lose some weight. I am about to put up some of my before and afters from last year to this year. That's going to be a huge plus for my people. There's so many parties that you are attending, charity things. Go and make new friends. Go and look at new prospects. The pool of prospects needs to stay full for your business. If you are not producing, it's because you're not out there creating the opportunities. Remember that when we joined this team, when we joined this business, we saw an opportunity for growth. We saw an opportunity not just to look good, but to create some serious revenue for our families. So my question to you is, what are you going to do? How are you going to handle these holidays? Please stay focused. Don't forget where your dreams and your goals are. Don't let whatever happened this past year knock you down. Always stay focused. And the most important thing is stay connected. I had a talk with Eliza yesterday, and it was so enlightening. And you know, we don't realize how much people encourage us when we stay connected. Even though people reach out to us because they look up to us, man, there's so much strength in those people believing in you. There's so much strength in the numbers of people that are in your team. So, you know, you may say things to me that you think, oh, you know, you're a sapphire, you're doing these things, and you think that you don't make an impact. But I'll tell you what, everything we say and do touches someone's life. So stay connected within our team, and you know, make sure that you stay focused, and make sure that you stay part of Team Elite, and make sure that you are full-blown Jeunesse. Guys, I love you. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Good evening, Team Elite. This is Samantha Janvrin coming at you live from Southern California. And you know what? I just want to throw out there that, you know, Thanksgiving is a time of indulgence with our friends, our family. But you know what the great news is that we can always do a detox. We can always do our Zen Project 8 detox for 1 week, and we'll be right back where we were. And, you know, that's the good news. But keeping on the products, taking them every single day, that's what we need to do in order to survive this holiday season without gaining that traditional 10 to 15 pounds that statistically we all will gain. So if we take the products the right way every single day, and I highly recommend a detox this week, but taking the products every single day the right way, we will not gain that 10 to 15 pounds. And if you take the detox this week and then take the detox again right after the Christmas holiday, you will actually lose weight for the first time over the holiday season. And sorry, I got distracted here. Our new family member, Henry. Say hi, Henry. We just adopted him about a week and a half ago. He was found roaming the streets of the valley, a gorgeous chocolate lab. Anyway, so make sure you take the products the right way every single day. That's really all there is to it, but you have to stay consistent. And here's the other key, is that we have to stay consistent, but we also have to make sure that our customers / distributors also stay consistent. We can't take it for granted that our entire database is taking the products the right way every single day. So it's up to us to follow up with them. It's just a simple, quick little phone call. Hey, Sally, how'd you take the products today? Run me through yesterday. Just run me through your traditional day. And let them spell out how they're taking the products, because I guarantee you probably at least 8 or 9 out of 10, you'll have to fix and refine just a little bit to make sure that they're maximizing their benefits from the product. It sounds like a monotonous task, but it is well worth it. Not only for you, for your sturdy and solid income, but it's worth it for them to get those solid product results. And can you imagine? They don't gain an ounce over the holidays. Come January 1st, when everyone's looking for change and looking to lose weight, look better, feel better, who are they going to go to? Of course, they're going to go to the people like us who haven't gained an ounce and even lost weight over the holidays. So with that, everybody, have a fantastic evening. Bye-bye.
Hey, you guys, I hope you enjoyed those video messages from our leaders. You know, they really wanted to make sure that you got that information. I hope you wrote it down. I hope you took it to heart, and I hope you put it to work. Okay, now it's time to get down to our scheduled episode. And we're going to talk about today with Mark MacDonald how to share Zen Project 8 with health boutique facilities. Look, you're going to learn how to make some money today, folks. You know, you're going to hear in this video how somebody made $36,000 buying bulk and selling retail. And you're going to learn exactly how to share the Zen Project 8 program with, you know, people who own, you know, smaller gyms and maybe cycling studios or yoga studios or Pilates studios, stuff like that. You're going to learn how to do theme-based programs 4 times a year. Like this video right now is coming right after Thanksgiving, just before Christmas. It's almost time to do, you know, get New Year, New You, right? Or Get Lean for 2017. Those things are coming up, and they're going to show you how to make money with that. So pay attention, take notes, comment in our Team Elite Facebook group, and let us know, message us. Let us know if you're going to actually do this stuff so we can support you. God bless you guys. Enjoy Team Elite TV episode 84.
Hello, ZPA community. Woo! I love Mondays. We're rocking it. We just did our 9 p.m. Facebook Live on Living In, and we really talked about Detox Week, and I love the excitement. And now tonight, right here, 10 p.m., we're going right off the momentum we had with the 444 model, and we're talking about how to partner, the whole model with how to partner with boutique health facilities. An incredible model, and I'm excited to kind of walk through. And guess who we have tonight? My co-host, the superstar. She's at a meeting right now. You see people walking behind her. So Renita Brennan, tell everyone where you are and what you're doing right now.
Oh, I was at an awesome little presentation for these awesome girls. They're dancers. They're called Jeunesse. It's a dance team at a high school here in Bismarck, and they came out, and they're just hard workers. They're just really brutal on their bodies with their dancing and their exercise regimen, and so they wanted to know better how to nourish themselves, and they brought their parents along, so it was a 2-for-1 deal. We educated the moms and the daughters, so it was just wonderful. Yeah, so that's where I'm at.
Well, and that's what this whole series is about. For everyone watching and everyone building, I mean, I love the momentum that we've built since Expo has just been incredible. And this is like, what's great about Renita is like, she's like all over the place. And so she's out there doing it, and that's what's fun about it. And she's doing it from the house now, from what she just did the presentation. But let's do a couple recaps before we dive into the strategies on how to partner. There's 3 ways we're going to really dive into on how to partner with health-related boutique facilities, how to do that. Let me show you last week. We introduced the 444 model. So if you're new to this webcast, what you want to do is go to youtube.com/Zen Project 8. I'm going to pull up my screen here, and I'm going to show you our YouTube channel right there. So when you're looking at this, it's very simple. The YouTube channel, it just is going to set you up right here. You can see playlist. You're going to hit playlist, and this is the Build It, taking your Zen business and revenue to the next level. And what we talked about was a 444 model, right, Renita?
Right, I look like a rapper on that picture. See that rapper?
You are. She had some massive headphones and her hat on that one. Every time, you never know with Renita. So Renita, before we dive in and share some info nuggets and dive into the model that we're introducing tonight, can you recap the 444 in 3 minutes or less for everyone who missed it last week and why they should watch that video?
Absolutely. Absolutely. First of all, every one of you needs to go watch that video, because it literally, if you're deciding to share it or build it, it will tell you step by step how to go about that. But to recap a little bit about the 444, if you're doing that model, it's the simplest, best way to build this business. Basically, if you do the 444 plan, if you're doing it appropriately, by the 3rd month, it's very possible for you all to be Sapphire in your Jeunesse business. But what the 4 stand for, the first 4 briefly, is just to go out and find 4 customers. That's awesome Zen Project 8, the community that we have. Like for me, I don't have a big weight loss story, but guess what? I have several people around me that do. So I share those stories, and by doing that, I'm able to get 4 customers very easily every month, and that's the first 4. The second 4 is to go out and find 4 distributors, 4 people that want to share it and build it just like you do. They want to link arms with you, and they really want to make a positive impact in their communities, possibly in their states, right? I still think we should have a state versus state, like who can lose more weight, North Dakota or Texas, right? We need to do something like that. But that's the second 4, is to find those 4 business builders that want to go out and do that every day with you to build the community of the Zen Project 8 to help people combat obesity and really increase their athletic performance. And then, of course, the third 4 is teach those 4 distributors to do exactly the same thing you're doing. With their 4 customers, go out and get their 4 distributors and teach those 4 distributors to just duplicate that process. And if you do that, by the 3rd month, the first month you'd be a jade, the second month you'd be a pearl, and by the 3rd month you should be a sapphire if you follow the plan. Now, if you don't hit it quite by the 3rd month, that's okay. Be kind to yourself. Like I said, leaders don't ever quit their goals. They just reassess and they realign and they set a new goal. And maybe it's the 4th or 5th month where you become a sapphire. But at that point, I'm telling you, the income is amazing, and more importantly, your scope of reach and the people you're impacting and influencing is so ginormous compared to what you could just do all by yourself.
Love it, Renita. I love it. I love when you look right at the camera, too, and I can see you there. Just a sidebar for everyone. Renita's still learning. Sometimes she looks down at the screen with webcast because it's hard to remember. It's my joke with her. But look.
And sometimes Mark has hair sticking up, so we're working it all together.
So a couple other updates. The 444, make sure you watch that, and everyone had action items on that. So go through those action items. I shared last week that we're going to open up a closed Facebook group for Share It and Build It. That is being worked on this week. It will launch this week, and then we're going to start doing business Facebook Lives in that group as well. So we have our Live It, which is our Zen Project 8, over 12,000 members strong. People living it, people living the program and asking questions and sharing recipes and ideas. And now we're going to have our Building Zen closed Facebook community as well. This series, what we want to do, always recap a little bit of what we covered before, and then share a little bit of info, like a nugget that you can take on this week. Besides the model we're going to introduce, the nugget of info is this. Next Monday's Halloween. Right after Halloween, November 1st comes. And now we're talking about Thanksgiving, talking about Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's. You're looking at the seasons. So you have to keep thinking about, we're teaching an overall with ZP8. It's not just weight loss. It's not just burning fat. It's not just building muscle. It's all about living a healthier life.
Right.
And this is where that as you're sharing 444, as you're looking at getting introduced to being your own store and looking at the health boutique facility model, as we start talking about that, you want to keep thinking about what is the message that you're sharing. People are talking about, how can I eat my candy and follow the plan? How can I survive holidays? And these are a nugget of info I want to share is, remember, if you take Halloween, Renita, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and then Hanukkah makes it a little crazy because it's 8 crazy nights, but that's only 12 days total. We're talking 12 days. It's not like everything else. And we make this big thing. So you want to keep sharing that the message you're delivering, you want to make it relevant to the time of the year that speaks to your customer. Renita, share with everyone how you would talk about Halloween and Thanksgiving. You know, how do you get people engaged now and not waiting until January 1?
Well, I just start out by saying, hello, this is the season of indulgence, overindulgence, right? Starting officially next week, Monday, with the Halloween season. We have sugar, and more sugar between now and basically New Year's, like you said. And so I really, my message is to combat the holiday season. And really, the message I'm actually launching in the next few days, actually on the 31st, I'll be launching. It's called Get Lean by 2017. And I'm going to do an 8-week run of people learning PFC and learning how they can literally eat their turkey, eat their dressing, what that looks like to have their pumpkin pie, which order should they consume these foods in. Like, you can still go and enjoy those holidays. And like you said, they're like 8 or 12 days or whatever it is. It's not 60 days of overindulgence. So it's really just teaching people the principles, the key principles, how to stabilize their blood sugars when they're at those holiday parties, how to choose appropriately. You know, sometimes that's even eating before you go, Mark. We know that when we eat something before we go. If I have a protein shake before I get to the buffet, I'm going to make better choices when I'm at that buffet, right? Versus going there starving because you think, I'm going to store all my calories up because I'm going to the buffet tonight with that holiday party and I'm just going to eat everything I want. I think teaching people those real-life strategies during the holiday season, if we can get them to do it during the holidays, they are going to do it easily the rest of the year. You know?
And what I love about that, I love the Get Lean for 2017, because this, Renita's like the best rhymer ever. So everyone watching, there's probably 3 models you're going to see people take on. Survive the holidays, Jumpstart the Holidays. Now the new one, Get Lean for 2017. I would follow Renita on Facebook. I would see how she's doing it. I would see how she's messaging it, because you can copy it and duplicate it. Because the facts are this. The average person gains 10 to 15 pounds throughout the holidays. So they spend all year losing weight, burning fat, and then they gain it back, and then it takes them January, February to lose what they gained. We can teach people how to not enter that cycle. So as we talk about ZP8, it's not, oh, here's just a program, here's just a product. You have to be theme-based, and that's going to be part of that as we roll out this model. But even the 444, it's all about, those are 4 retail customers, those are 4 distributors, and then you're teaching how to duplicate it. Your messages have to be relevant to the time of the season that the media is talking about, that their friends are talking about, so you're speaking to them. Right, Renita?
Absolutely, and even the alcohol, there's a huge amount of alcohol consumption during the holiday season. Teaching people how they can do that appropriately, because we're never saying, don't ever drink a glass of wine again. They just need to know how to fit that into their lifestyle during these holiday months. And so I think it is a great season to begin, because I'm a believer that we don't have to start the new year heavier and more overweight and lethargic than we did last year. We can start the new year feeling amazing. And I always tell people, you want to look amazing for the holiday parties. You want to show up in that little black dress where you're just a knockout and feeling great and just full of confidence, because you know that you're taking good care of yourself and you know exactly what you're going to do, having the plan before you get to that holiday party. So that's going to be a big message that I give over the next 8 weeks, starting basically, I'm going to launch it on Halloween, Mark.
You know what, Renita? I love when I wear my little black dress. I mean, come on. Thanks for thinking about the men of the crew. All the men watch it. We're going to work hard to make our little black dress work.
I know that you like it when Abby was about that.
Okay. So look, last week, guys, what we did is I did our rapid Q&A with Renita about the 444 model. We're going to switch the roles. She's got questions from me about really looking at, it's being in your own store, but it's a unique model. And I just want to share this. This is not a model that everyone should go run. Everyone should be doing the 444 model.
Right.
This is a unique model designed for a particular skill set. And as we go through this process, you're going to understand it. But boutique health facilities are powerful. And we're going to have some questions that kind of lead so you start understanding the why, the how, and the what of this, and how to roll with this model when you're ready. Ready, Renita? You got the first question for me?
Let's go, baby. So here's the big question. Really, when you're talking about this boutique health facility, what does that mean? What does that look like?
Yeah, so we both have been in the gym industry for a long time. So I started in a gym, and gyms have salespeople. They have a front desk, salespeople. They have a huge infrastructure and a high turnover rate. So when we think, especially when you talk about, oh, I want them to be part of ZP8, they have thousands of members. They'll never get there because the turnover is so there. So boutique facilities, all the research shows this. They're actually studios, spin studios, personal training studios, yoga studios, any type of smaller studio that's anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000, 3,000 square foot, probably has about 300 to 500 members. And what we know is that the members of that facility, they go to that facility at least 3 times a week. They're spending an average of $100 on supplementation already. And they listen to the leader of that facility, because there's usually a leader equal to their doctor. And a good analogy of a boutique facility would be, had a great call on Friday with part of our ZP8 family. So her name's Trisha, and she owns, I got to make sure I get the name right, she owns an Ignite Cycling Studio right near you, Renita, in South Dakota. Okay, so she's in, I forget the name of South Dakota, right by Rapid City, South Dakota. And you had Daniel Sperry, who's in Billings, Montana, enroll her friend Yolanda in South Dakota, and then Yolanda enrolled Trisha, who now owns a studio, and she's rolling out these big 8-week experiences that we're going to be talking about. But that's a boutique facility. Everyone listens to Trisha. She has a massive following, and she's the leader, and it's her spin studio. And now they're in December, they're launching a wellness studio.
Love it. I love it. And we also have that up here in North Dakota with the Mariah Press shows. These boutique facilities are a gold mine, Mark, because I really feel like you said, these owners or these leaders are almost as equivalent as someone's doctor. They trust what they say. They're going there for their fitness, so they're saying, what else can you give me? What else do I need to be doing to get the body of my dreams and the health of my dreams? So I think it's a perfect setup for somebody that is in that industry. I love it. I love it.
And just with Mariah Prussia, who just I talked about Mariah a little bit on the Facebook Live. She's a MMA mixed martial art all-star. She rocks teaching this and launching this. And then what happened is Mariah then has success stories like a Mallory Rorick, who then starts sharing it as well, who's leading like the 444 model. So what's cool is these boutique facilities, they're breeding grounds to do massive volume and community change in the area.
Oh, I absolutely agree with that. And for me, it's like a challenge where the whole gym, let's see if we can lose 10,000 pounds. Let's see if we can lose 5,000 pounds. You throw out those numbers like that, people are like, I want on board, I want on board. And usually, like you said, Mark, there's a start date and an end date, and literally that community comes in and does it together. It is such great team spirit. I've witnessed that with my own team and seeing how that goes on those 8-week runs where it's not just one at a time. It's literally, hundreds of people that are having massive results. So I love it. All right, Mark, ready for question number 2?
I'm ready.
All right. So I think why are these boutique health facilities such an awesome addition and a powerful addition to the Zen Project 8? Why are they?
I think it goes perfect with what you're doing, Get Lean for 2017. So imagine, Renita's got a huge following, but everyone watching, maybe you have 5-6 friends and they're all going to get lean for 2017. Imagine a boutique facility like Trisha or Mariah Prussia or Sherry McCann, when they have 100, 200, 300 members, and then they do a launch of Get Lean for 2017, or they do a Survive the Holiday, and then they do New Year, New You, and then Get Ready for Summer. So every 3 months, they're doing a theme-based 8-week run, 8-week experience that's bringing in hundreds of people to participate in that. Maybe it starts with 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, but it's a huge community that's already into health, already wants to make change because they're showing up 3 times a week. They're already investing in supplementation. They're already understanding the importance of food. And now this becomes just a breeding ground to make a community-led movement starting at that facility.
Absolutely. Mark, as you're talking, I'm thinking to myself, sometimes people, when they hear this, they think they just need to go out and recruit a boutique facility because maybe they're a member of one. I think we just need to stress the importance that it's so important that you yourself have a good handle on the program or living the program yourself before you just march on in and say, I want to sign you up to do this 8-week run. Because literally you have to be a product of the product because they're going to say, well, what is it? What has it done for you? Would you agree, Mark, with this?
100%. So let's talk exactly about the analogy that I used in Montana and South Dakota. So Danielle Sperry is a fit mom. She has 2 kids, but she's not a health professional. She knew Yolanda, who's also a mom, and she's not a health professional either, but then she knew Trisha, who is a health professional, but because they lived the life and because they're already into activeness, Trisha's listening to them. Just like Mariah listens to you because you live the life. So there's a point where you have to live it, you have to create a story and experience, and you have to bring value. The mistake you can make right now, anyone watching this, and you think, okay, I'm going to do 444, but I'm going to take half my time and focus on boutique health facilities. That's a mistake. You have to make sure that it's the right skill set. And once you get the models and you're growing, trust me, it will naturally flow into it, and then it will happen from there.
Right. I love that. And I think that it's so important, especially if there's a brand new distributor that's watching this and they're saying, I really want to build ZP8. I really want to build this business model that you're talking about. You kind of have to have your ducks in a row and your tools in a row. You have to have I love the ZP8 booklets. You kind of have to be a product of the product where you know enough about it. You can go in and confidently talk about it because you don't want to burn through a great contact. And I've seen people do that where they just burn through that contact because they're so overzealous and they really don't know the plan and they haven't lived it maybe, but they're thinking, I'm just going to go get them. And I'm like, no, it has to be, I always say this, lead yourself, lead your family, lead your town, lead your community, lead your state, lead the nation, lead the world. Right? Yeah. So you got to lead yourself first so that you can go out and actually lead your family and lead the community. And so try not to just jump all over the top because they might not trust you.
Yeah, you have to own the Live It Facebook Live in the community. You have to follow the 7 steps of living it first before you do anything. That's number 1. Number 2, you then follow the 7 steps of sharing it. And then now you're starting to, okay, I can start doing this. Then you implement the 444 model. So you have to own those 3 things. And that's why this is the last model that we've talked about. You have to own those 3 things before you move here because you'll move too fast. And then now you're just wasting your time. Our whole goal with this business series is to help people not waste their time. We're invested. We're all working towards something. So it's important that you're maximizing every minute you're spending and you're not just spinning your wheels.
Absolutely. And going with the tools. I've always said The tools will help you. They help you with, like, I just take this in, I take Mark's book along, and I say, listen, I partnered with the ambassador. I had a great, can I just give you a quick example, Mark?
Of course.
Talking to one of my distributors today, actually down in South Dakota, and I said, ask the facility that you're going into, ask them 2 questions. What are you currently doing for the nutrition of your clientele? What are you currently doing for the nutrition of your clientele? And is it working? Is it working, right? Is it working? Is it working long term? Is it working for them to set up a lifestyle plan where they can implement this with their families? Is it also working for them financially? Because these boutique business owners, they want to be making some money, right? So what are they currently offering, and is it working? Is it working for them so that these people can live this the rest of their lives and implement it with their families? And is it working for them financially? And usually when you talk to boutique gym owners, they don't have an answer for those questions. They say, you know what, we just kind of tell people to eat healthy, right? Or we just kind of tell them to follow my plate or do this or that. I really feel like when you ask those 2 questions, those are like in your arsenal of questions when you go in and talk to them and say, listen, after I get the answers for those 2 questions, I say, listen, sounds like you're not having the most success that you could possibly having at this amazing facility. I've partnered with the ambassador for the American Diabetes Association, Mark MacDonald. He's a CNN health and fitness expert. Have you read his book, Why Kids Make You Fat and How to Get Your Body Back? Well, he's created this great program called Zen Project 8. It's literally a step-by-step program teaching you to stabilize your blood sugar, to turn your metabolism on. The best part, your entire family can live it. Would this be something that you're interested in possibly sharing with your clientele? Instantly, they say, tell me more. Tell me more, Renita. I love this.
I love that. And then, so Renita, that to me, everyone needs to rewatch what she just said there because I love that lead in. And then the next step is this. What every health pro business boutique facility is looking for is they want to leverage their fixed expenses. Their number one revenue stream is their membership. They care about their members. That's their number. That's their baby. And they want their members to get the most great results. They don't want to just buy products and have them sit on the shelf. There's a high turnover rate. They have to reorder. So they're looking for a turnkey nutrition and supplement system, which exactly what ZP8 is. We have the booklets. We have the products. We have the videos. We have the full coaching. So they don't have to be a nutritionist. They don't have to take on another job. They can plug and play, implement the model, and then get their members better results, which creates better retention, better referrals, better marketing, and what they'll be able to do is then make additional revenue from their nutrition and supplementation.
Right. They'll literally be the talk of the town. Sometimes if you have a pushback from one of these boutique facilities that say, I don't know if my clients are going to spend the extra money because they're already paying for their membership, I simply present this to them. I say, listen, if your members could have better results in a fraction of the time, do you think that they would be talking about it with all of their friends, family, and coworkers? Of course they would be. Your enrollments will probably go up from people living the Zen Project 8 plan. Even though you think it's more money on the front end that they're paying for not only their gym membership but the program, they will literally be walking billboards for the program, and your memberships will go up big time. Everyone will want to be at that facility in that community because of the results that are being produced there.
100%.
100%.
So do we want to get into the 3 ways how to do it?
Mark, what are the 3 ways a boutique health facility can maximize ZPA? Tell me.
Okay, so the first one a boutique facility can do, but also anyone can do this. And we talk about being your own store, basically buying in bulk and selling retail. Let me show a little visual. This is in the Facebook group. So you can go to files and you see it, but this is a PDF right here that you can simply see, and it's Zen Be Your Own Store. And basically what it is, you can buy minimum of 10, Zen Fuse and Prime, and what you see is the price you pay. This is below wholesale, and then that's what the suggested retail is and the CV associated with it. What we recommend that boutique facilities would do is buy the transform packs in bulk, and then when you look at that, if you're buying 10 transform packs, it's about $2,500, but then you're reselling for $355. It's a $1,000 profit right there from the packs itself. That's for every 10 people. Now, that's not including all the other avenues that come in from more personal training, more member retention, more people joining your community. And then from a business building standpoint, there's 800 CV that goes up the tree. This is with Zen, how if you can buy in bulk and sell in retail, especially for boutique facilities. This is the number 1 model we recommend. They purchase a transform pack. The revenue that we've seen in the growth from health facilities that do this is the biggest thing. And then also, if you're not a boutique facility, but you have your own community of 20, 30, 40 people, this is a model you can take on the same. Renita, what do you think about the number one way?
I think it's amazing because I'm going to tell you the truth. I actually have a gal on my team that in 1 year, she made an extra $36,000 by doing the number one way that you're telling, buy bulk, sell retail. That's what she did. She didn't sign anybody up. She didn't do anything. She literally bought the product in bulk, turned around and sold it. And that year, she made an extra $36,000. So ask yourself, ask these boutique facilities, these people would love to make an extra $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $36,000. They would love that. And again, it goes back to not only are they making that money, they're helping their clients even more effectively achieve the body of their dreams. That's really what we're about, Mark. That's why it works.
100%. And when we think about that, we wanted to create models, and everyone, this is already available in your back office, so anyone can purchase in the bulk. We know this model works from there because it ties into the number two way, which is launching 8-week experiences, just like Renita's doing. What's the name of it again, Renita?
Get Lean by 2017.
Get Lean by 2017.
Oh,
so when
guess what? In 2017, it'll be Get Lean in 2017.
I love it.
So the season, baby.
So there's basically 4 times. You have New Year, so you have right now, which could survive the holidays, jumpstart the holidays, Get Lean. I love the new one. And then you have New Year, New You, and then you have Summer Shape Challenge, Get Fit for Summer, and then you have Stay Fit for Fall. There's basically every 3 months there's a theme-based 8-week experience. Now, what is ZP8? It's 8 weeks of coaching. You already have the live Facebook group. You already have the Monday night ones that I'm doing at 9 p.m. We already have all the coaching videos. We already have the booklets, and we have the products and the package. So it looks very professional, turnkey, and this is what members are looking for. So a boutique health facility like Trisha's, where we talk about in South Dakota, what are her members looking for? They want to lose weight. They want to burn fat. They want to get toned. They want to be stronger. We have the exact program that sets them up to win. Now, Trisha can launch these 8-week experiences. She can follow Renita's lead immediately. Let's say 30 of her ladies enroll. They purchase the Transform Pack. Trisha immediately makes $3,000 in revenue from the difference of selling wholesale retail. They're all customers. They're just retail customers. There will be reorders on products from there. And then that's 2,400 CV that would move up in the volume. So now you're starting to see, and then there's another launch in January, and then there's another launch in April. But it starts to go, but it's not just about what you're doing from the supplement side or the nutrition side. It's all about how you're creating a community outreach program that you launch in your boutique facility. Then on top of that, you take that same model into workplace wellness. So this is what these trainings are going to be. This has been my skill set for the past 20 years. This is probably what I know better than anything on how to launch experiences in health facilities. And this is something that works so well. So you buy bulks, number one. Number two, you launch theme-based experiences. Watch Renita over these next 8 weeks because we're going to start giving promo material, marketing material, that then come January, and this is what we're going to do in our tour. We're going to launch these 8-week experiences in all the cities that we're going throughout the country. Absolutely. What do you think of that, Renita?
3, Mark. What's number 3?
So number 3 right here is that once you buy in bulk and you sell retail and then you launch these 8-week experiences and you see the success, you then partner with duplicate the model with other boutique health facilities. So let's use Trisha, for example, or Mariah Prussia. Trisha, once she launches this and she sees that, okay, I've made this much revenue, I've increased my member retention by this much, I have this many more clients, then she can go to other spin studios like her or wellness centers and say, I have a turnkey nutrition and supplement system that generated this for my business. You need to do it. And now she's building a direct selling network marketing aspect of it by partnering with other facilities and changing lives. See, that's the power of this. That Trisha, when she does it, she can then easily duplicate it. Just like when you live it, people want to see your success. Same thing in business. Yeah. If you're a boutique health facility and you're succeeding, you then immediately can show other people how to do it. And not just Trisha can show, Yolanda, Daniel Sperry, they can leverage Trisha as a perfect example to partner with the CrossFit and other boutique facilities.
And I'm telling you, after you've done it at your own facility or at one facility, it's very easy because you literally can take those results and go share them. It's like you're heralding the message and you're out there talking about the gym lost this much weight. I always like to put it massively. The gym lost 17,000 pounds and this many inches in the last 8-week run. And my gym actually generated an extra $12,000 during this 8 weeks. Is that something you'd be interested in your facility? Are you looking for a turnkey nutrition program that teaches people to stabilize their blood sugar, a science-based program that literally teaches them to turn on their metabolism for the rest of their life while you're increasing your bottom dollar? Does that interest you? So when you go talk to these other facilities, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, your facility lost how much weight and how much money did you earn? Yes, I'm in business. I'm in business because I love helping people. But as you all know, in business, you got to make money. If not, you're no longer in business, right? So if they can always help their clients better, more efficiently, they're going to get on board. But you first have to have results at that first boutique facility before you get out there and start massively recruiting others, I say.
Yeah, and this is the one huge thing that everyone, you have to hear me on this, please. There is no health facility that wants to turn their members into wholesale members or to distributors. And wholesale members, but not distributors. Their goal, remember, the main revenue for a health facility is their members. They're looking for a turnkey nutrition and supplement system. They can eventually evolve them to wholesale members, but their goal is not to recruit distributors. Their goal is to provide their members with a quality product and program that will set them up to win and make additional revenue from that. Health facilities are looking for nutrition and supplementation all the time. We have the best, in my opinion, that will work for a health facility, and we have the model that more than that. It's not just putting products in there. It's creating an entire experience in their facility.
And I'm going to mention one other thing, Mark, that we haven't kind of touched on yet. They can either buy in bulk, like you showed them that option, where they just turn around and sell it at retail. But please know this, all of you that are either a sharer or a builder that are watching this, you have an online website. Mm-hmm. So let's say that you're sharing with somebody and they say, you know what, I don't have cash right now to cash and carry and take this home with me, but I really want to do this 8-week transform kit. I'd say, you know what, when you get home, go to my website, just click on the package, put it in your cart, and it'll be on your doorstep in 3 days. So all of you, I want you to know that you have this amazing opportunity like Mark is talking about where you can buy in bulk and turn around and sell at that retail price. But you also have a turnkey store online where people don't have to put anything other than their name and their shipping address and their credit card information in, and it gets delivered to the doorstep. So if you don't, let's say you say I have a very small facility, Renita, I only have a space for the demonstration of the transform kit. I don't have a place to put all these shakes and these supplements. I would say, you know what, you can still do this business model because you can literally just direct traffic to be retail customers at your online site. Isn't that amazing? They ship it for you. They do everything for you. So you really have the best of both worlds. You can sell in your boutique facility, or they can also have that retail option when they go home at the convenience of their computer, just like an online shopping experience, but you are their sponsor. That is huge for all of you business builders.
Love it. And I think that's the main objective that we wanted to accomplish tonight. You know, we already talked about the type of boutique and that not everyone should be focusing on this. Right. But the other thing that I think is important that we talk about is, you know, the marketing material and the videos coming. So Renita, I'm going to make a video in my studio. I'm filming it this week, and it will be available sometime next week, that if you have a boutique health facility that you want to actually speak to, you can share this video. It will be about a 4-minute video explaining why they should partner with ZP8. So we're working, remember we talked about this, October, November, December, it's beta version for our Share It and Build It, but there will be videos coming and marketing material, so it will be a duplicatable marketing material for these 8-week experiences that are theme-based, and videos that you can share on why people should partner with us.
Absolutely. It's so interesting to me as I'm like sitting here conversing with you that these two models, like the 444 and the boutique, you know, I really think about like the 444, it's really for everyone. It's for anybody, right, who's living the plan, and you could be a stay-at-home mom. You could have a full-time job and just want to build this part-time. You could be 70. You could be Leota Nigam, who's building this business on the side. Literally, she is, and she's retired, right? Yeah. With the 444 model, you could be anybody and really get to work on building this thing and impacting lives. With the boutique, it's just a little bit different. You're really targeting somebody who really has that background and that following in the health industry already, right? So they're just both incredibly amazing, but they're very different, Mark. When I'm sitting back and listening, you know, I feel like anybody could do the first model, anybody. The boutique one, it's almost like you want a little bit of more of you want a couple experiences with that 444 model before you hop on over and start going in and talking to those boutique people. And you definitely, like Mark said earlier, you want to be living it yourself, because no one's going to trust you if you haven't lived it yourself. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, and it's also important that you said, what you just said there, Renita, is that you don't have to do the boutique facility ever. You can just do the 444. So follow your skill set. What we wanted to do from the point of Expo to now is when Renita and I met at Expo, and we did our own 2-person breakout because of the Hurricane Matthew, there was no breakout. We did our own 2-person. We said, what are we going to do from now to Expo? So we did a four straight Facebook Live. So there's a live it that you need to watch in the video. There's a share it. We launched the 444 last week, and we launched the boutique health facility tonight. We're not doing a webcast next Monday because it's Halloween, and there's no way Baby Hope or Hunter's having me do a webcast on Halloween. So we're taking next Monday off, but then we're back on Monday, November 7th at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. My invitation is this. For the next 2 weeks, from this week and next week, is to make sure you rewatch the Live It and you're checking those 7 checklists. You rewatch the Share It and you're doing those 7 things. You rewatch the 444, and that's what you should focus on right now. And then for this webcast, rewatch it. If you're someone like Trisha or someone who's already doing it, when we look, or Hillary Schaefer, when we talk about Renita on your team, when you see people that are already in the business model, Health Pro, boutique facilities, see how you can start launching it and follow Renita. Renita, when do you launch your campaign?
My campaign is going to be launched on October 31st on Halloween. We're going to start on, people love to start things on the 1st. We're going to start on November 1st. We're going to rock that. If you haven't joined allstrongmoms.com, you all should go there and join that, because we're going to give a bunch of freebies away, like grocery shopping lists and great ideas like that, which Mark also has given you guys in the past, but it's just one more resource, one more place to really kind of go. If you say, I'm not a health expert, Renita, well, you don't have to be. You can plug into people like the Mark MacDonald and the Monday Night Webinars, or what I have going on. Pitch with us. It's going to be an incredible journey.
And are you doing Facebook Lives too throughout that campaign?
Always. And I'm actually going to give them actually every week they're going to get a free exercise that they should be doing every single week in addition to their workouts, because they're just phenomenal exercises that I'm going to be giving. So for me, I'm kind of like the one-stop shop where I give you the ZPA, you learn about PFC every 3, you learn about the fitness. So if you haven't joined All Strong Moms on Facebook, you're going to see a huge chunk of things coming through there, and you'll just love it. And literally, you can duplicate that wherever you're at. I don't know where you're at. You can duplicate that. It's huge.
And that's the goal with these business webcasts, is that we're going to highlight. So starting November 7th, we're going to have a new guest on. Renita and I will bring a new business builder every single week, and they're going to be sharing exactly how they're doing. This is the key with this whole series, is that you see what Renita's doing. You saw she just did an event tonight. She's now launching her own theme base. We're going to bring on, probably, it'll be a surprise, but I'll announce it that day. And it's going to be a new guest, and they're going to share what they're doing all throughout the country. We have people all throughout North America doing this. And you're going to learn. And my invitation is this: follow them. See them on Facebook. Duplicate what they're doing in your own way, and we grow together. That's the power. We share all this information, law of abundance, and we grow together.
I love that. I saw Jody Stevens down at Expo, and she had this great idea. She said, those maps where you see the United States and you see them light up like different areas where there's a certain concentration of people, like on the cell phone usage where there's more towers. She goes, wouldn't that be cool if there was a ZP8 map where literally you saw that people were going in North Dakota and South Dakota and California and Michigan. Like you just saw people going in and getting well and literally, I always say teamwork makes the dream work. And you saw that, and I just feel like that's so powerful what's happening not only in North Dakota and South Dakota, not only where you're at in Georgia, Mark, but literally across the community of ZP8 people that are just living the program, and they're doing it so well that everybody else wants to be part of what they have going on. I love it. I love it. What are the action steps to this model?
So the action step first, well, I think from the point of it is understanding that this is a special skill set. Okay, so that. Then make sure that you do your live it, your share it, and you watch the 444 model. Then once you feel you're ready for this, or you already have connections with this, then I would write out a list of boutique health facilities that you feel could be beneficial for you. And then you want to know who can you connect with that can actually help you engage that person. Then next week, you're going to have a video to share. So my invitation is I would not jump to this unless you're already like a Trisha or Renita or Mariah, or you already have that skill set. Take your time, really learn this process, and then you can implement it from there. Another great example I had and this is a good one. I did a call. We'll end with this too, Renita. I did a call with T.Gray in Houston. And T.Gray is a business builder. He's a Ruby, great business builder. He's not a health pro at all. We did an interview together, but he's got a phenomenal health pro named Melinda Martinez that's in San Antonio, Texas, and Austin. And then she was introduced by Maritza Willis, who's also a health professional. But the whole point is T.Gray is not doing that, so he connected with someone, and now anyone on his team that is looking at that, Melinda helps that person out. So this is just, it's working it together, but making sure you pace yourself. So those are your main action items for the next 2 weeks. Really focus on the 4 main tools you've learned. Live it first, dive into share it, own the 444 model, and start understanding this boutique health facility model and ordering in bulk, selling retail.
I love it, Mark. I love it. And like you said, this does not replace the 444 model. This is in addition to it, right? And this is a different skill set. And like you said, become very confident with those skill sets and with those skills before you actually go out and pitch it. I think that's super important to say, because like I said, I want people to be, I want them to get the deal. So when they get to that boutique facility and they're pitching the ZP8 and the powerfulness of our booklets and your program and the online community, that person signs on the dotted line and says, yes, this is exactly what I've been looking for with my gym, with my boutique facility. I've been looking for something exactly what you're showing to me right now. And I want that to happen, so I want people to be very confident when they walk through that door. I always say, tools rule, tools rule. You need the tools, because if you don't have the tools, you're just kind of mouth service. And the tools do the talking many times for you. They can see the validity of it. They can see the certainty of it. They can see the professionalness of it. And they want to be part of that. They want to be part of something that is literally shifting and changing the course of America, the health in America, and literally across the globe, Mark, across the globe, around the world.
100%. So everyone, that everyone can win with the 444. The boutique facility, that's something very special. So make sure you take that on as you develop your action plan. Okay, we want to wish you happy Halloween. On Thursday, 2 p.m. in the Facebook group, I'm going to be doing a special, how to eat your candy and stay on plan. So get ready for that. Renita,
yeah,
I'm hugging you. You're everywhere. Thanks for leading these with me. And get ready, November 7th, 10 p.m. Eastern time. But next week we'll have the closed Facebook community. We'll start doing Facebook Lives and that. But then we're going to have a special guest starting every single week. If you want to share your story, then I will post in our Facebook group where you should submit your story so that we can have you as a guest, because we're bringing a new guest on every single Monday starting Monday the 7th. Okay, you want to say bye, Renita?
Yeah, I want to say bye, and I want to show this beautiful Summer. She's a demonette. She was one of the dance girls tonight. She's walking behind me here. She learned about PFC.
Every 3 like a baby.
Bam!
We'll end on that. Thanks. Love you, ZPA. Take on the action items. Bye, everyone.